All right, well, we're here today at the Ultimate Fishing Show in Grand Rapids. I'm here with Captain Don Bales. We're talking about old times. So why don't you tell me, when did you get started fishing in Lake Michigan?
I started fishing Lake Michigan. I was 16. I started out of Saugatuck, and we had our own boat, small boat at the time. We were fishing out of a 17-foot small aluminum boat, and then we just got into charter boat fishing. Right around captain's license, my brother, me, Bale, everybody knows Bill, Mike, and then we just started getting bigger boats till we got the boat we want, which is the one now.
So you guys have had pretty good success on the one.
Yeah,
we enjoy fishing against you, and we see you guys up and down the lake, but you guys catch a lot of fish.
That's a good fishing boat.
What's the secret?
Oh, man.
Secret? I don't think there's any secret. Do your own thing.
Do your own thing.
That's what you do.
You know that last year in Grand Haven, you guys and us were the only two boats in that skinny water just in front of Rosie Mountain there.
You must have been there a long time before I was.
No, but you guys were inside of us, and we were banging on big kings, and nobody else was there. And I was like, and I looked up, and I'm like, I wonder if they're catching them inside of us too.
We caught some.
Yeah,
didn't get many, but yeah.
So you guys started. How long after you think the salmon got planted in the Great Lakes? It couldn't have been much longer afterwards.
No, you'll get it. This is funny. So they really didn't even have downriggers yet.
Yeah.
You had to make one if you wanted to use a downrigger. So you had to get a pulley and make a downrigger.
Ironically, the first set of downriggers that I ever fished was a Hot Wheels wheel with a pulley and a bar on the front of it. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's not 60 years, but it's quite a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, we made our own downriggers.
Yeah.
We welded them. We did whatever it took to make them.
Yeah.
And then that progressed to the Rivieras. You know, people started using the Riviera.
There was Prues after that.
Prues
was another one.
And then, of course, everybody knows the 80s were the heyday.
Yeah.
Pretty much for the salmon. They're coming back now. We kind of like the salmon.
Tell me about your first. So we're here in the Garmin booth talking about electronics. Tell me about the first sonar unit that you had on Lake Michigan.
I think the first probably was a Lowrance taper.
Yeah. Remember what it smelled like?
Yeah.
Well, I'll never forget that smell.
Carbon.
Carbon.
Smell.
You could smell it right now. You would know exactly what that smell is.
It smelled up everything.
Burning carbon.
Burning carbon. Yeah, I think that was the first one that I had.
Yeah.
Anything to do with.
Yeah, you remember how were things before GPS?
You didn't go that far.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't go that far out in the lake. I mean, you got a compass. So.
I remember Lowrance, right?
Yeah, Lowrance. Yeah.
We had Lowrance coordinates. That was first. But let's say before that even, let's say you're out there fishing and the fishing's really good and you're on a big pot of kings. How did you find that spot again? What did you do to protect that spot?
You might laugh at this one. Sometimes we put a buoy in.
I'm not laughing because I know the answer.
There's still one on the boat.
So we had a bleach jug on our boat, right? That was spray painted orange with a 1-pound ball on the bottom of it. And you threw that overboard and then you just fished circles around it.
That's pretty much how you did it.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's like you think back about all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing how it's progressed now to all the equipment we have now. It's like, what's his name said a while ago for Garmin here on his ad yesterday. I think somebody asked him, do you think it's unfair for the fish now?
It isn't unfair for the fish, but we certainly have a lot more information than we ever had. And even with that, they still don't always cooperate with us. But it is really interesting how things have changed.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
I think the flow of information too. Like a guy like you historically couldn't just share information with people. You couldn't teach the next generation. They had to come on the boat, or you had this word of mouth. It was time on the water. Nowadays, you can jump online and watch our show, watch whatever, and get so much information right at your fingertips.
I think I've seen a lot of people come and go in this industry.
Yeah.
So a lot of people stick with it, but I've seen a lot of people come and go.
Yeah.
I've stuck with it. I love it.
Can you give us a prediction for the 24 season here? What do you think?
I think we're going to have some good salmon fishing. I think maybe not as big as fish, but we'll probably have more around the 20-pound range, right around there.
I agree.
I think we'll have.
I think we have good numbers. I don't think we're going to have giants, but I think we'll have.
I do too.
20 to 25-pound fish, and not a lot of that 18 to 20-pound class.
I do too. I think that's
agree with you.
going to go.
Well, good luck to you this season. Thanks for your time.
Jeremy.
Yeah, it's good
Probably
to chat
see
with you.
First thing in oh, are you going to be in St. Joe?
We will not be in St. Joe. We will be in
Oh.
Michigan City, but no
Oh,
St. Joe
okay.
this year.
Okay.
So, all right.
Well, we'll catch up with you.
Sounds
along
good,
the way.
guys. Thank you.